Assassin gang getting the no, it's time to start. And I've been saving this voice all night. I've been saving it all night for the main event. Oh, it's over with. I done saved it. It's over with. It's time to unleash the beast. The beast ain't walked out yet, but it's about time to unleash the beast. Y'all done had y'all share. Y'all done had y'all laughs. Bang! It's finna go down. It's over with.
Jad tell my dog the other day, what you tell him? Nigga really just be talking for real. Nah, for real. Be talking like they ain't got no emotion. Niggas ain't having emotion. Ain't like niggas just stop making money when they got it. I don't know what they thought. Did what I'm saying. Now, if you ain't, I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. Not your average typical. Not your average typical. You dig? I'm not your local joker. Not your local joker. Trouble motherfucking pay. Ching, 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 ching. Not your average typical, I'm not your average joker. Money coming in, bags flying out the show. Been fucking on your man, bitch, now she fucking with the bro. Ballin' on my haters, but I never went pro. Money growing on me like I got a money fro. Really came from nothing, making pallets on the floor. Gotta cut the stove on when it's getting cold. Had to pop the wood and chop, had to lock the door. Roaches in my sear every morning, hit the stove. My appetite gone, but I'm still eating money. I can't chase no bitch cause I'm steady chasing money. 33 your sit in the freeway, count Honda. The way I'm kicking shit, I might just try out for the punter. My wrist a 40 pointer. The way a nigga shoot shit, say a nigga got a jumper. You claiming it's your hoe, tell me why she on my bumper. Tryna run my llama. I ain't with all that drama, if a nigga gon' solve these problems. Drabo causing problems, never buy the hodo. Catch me in the hood, count 50 in the photo. Yeah, I'm bad, bitch, I done got my mojo back. Not your average typical, I'm not your average joke. Money coming in, bags flying out for show. Been fucking on your man, bitch, now she fucking with the bro. Ballin' on my haters, but I never went pro. Money growing on me
Hey, yo, do your thing, bro. I appreciate the opportunity to fight on the call.
Like what?
You already know.
Anthony Peter.
Had to pop the wood and chop, had to lock the door. Fucking nuts on the Draco, look like Mojo Jojo. I done ran my wrestle, I done got my stats up. Touched the meal cash that the nigga never switched up. 80 dial on me, nigga, that just for the real. Trap being hard, every day I got a real. Drabo flood the bank out, now my bank gotta go real. All that water on me, boy, I light up like a eel. I get high like heel, catch me in the heel. Cruising in that Maybach, when I get out, gotta step back. These door they open wide, off white guts, we peep inside, but better not peep in the ride. Looking too hard, gon' make your shoes slide. I ask it out, oh let she slide, oh let she slide. No, not your average typical, not your average joke. Money coming in, bags flying out for show. Been fucking on your man, bitch, now she fucking with the bro. Ballin' on my haters, but I never went pro. Money growing on me like I got a money fro. Really came from nothing, making pallets on the floor. Gotta cut the stove on when it's getting cold. Had to pop the wood and chop, had to lock the door.
Get it on tape.
That shit, bro.
What's going on, man? Shout out, you already know. B-Reed, my man. You know what's going on. Oh, yeah.
Time to go back to Argentina with an L. I hate it, buddy. That's what you know it. Oh, he wanna kick me out. He fucking wanna kick me out. I'm telling you. And it ain't easy to kick me out. It ain't easy. Right now, take a win. It's over with. A free body finna happen tonight. And my boy finna beat a murder charge. Yeah. Straight like that. My boy finna beat a murder charge tonight. Don't even need a jury, fuck the jury. For real. This is the target that can't be hit. It's in your face. So it. This is the target that can't be hit. So it.
Yeah, Full of Hunger Boxing. If you've been following the channel, you already know the two hitters sitting to the left of me. I got the Normans with me again, coming straight off of his 1-round stoppage on Saturday. Say what's up to the people and thank you for being on the show, man.
What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for having me.
What's up, boy? Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up?
So look, man, I really want to pick up right where we left off the last time we saw him. If you're in tune with me, then you should be up to date because I post them on my page on a regular basis. But let's start off with the last time we talked. You were getting ready for your fight on Showtime. You fought I thought when I saw him, I said, yo, he doesn't even look like y'all in the same weight class because he looked big as hell on TV. Yeah. But you got rid of that pretty quick. So the 5 rounds, right?
Yeah, it went 5 rounds, but I had an off day that day. I really could have got him in like 1 if he was tough enough to. So it wasn't really a hard fight, not gonna lie to you, but I heard he was a very tough opponent. He just beat, I believe, 2 undefeated fighters back to back. So I come in and just wipe him out on a bad day. So that speaks a lot to me.
What was your thoughts going into it, B?
Really, it wasn't no stress or anything like that. Like I said, like I always say, I've been doing this since forever. So it's just another day, another beating. So it is what it is.
Sure. But you had any thoughts, B? Big B. You had any thoughts going into that?
Man, I was excited about the opportunity.
Fight on Showtime.
Fight on Showtime. It was a few. If anybody followed me or followed the whole situation, it's a little backwood stuff that happened or whatever, where they kept it under wraps, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, you want me to say so? The guy was good enough to be on TV with 2 other fighters, undefeated fighters, back to back, and fight these people. And which he beat.
Yeah.
So he gets to fight another undefeated fighter that they put him in the backwoods.
They made me the first fight.
Right, the very first fight.
That definitely should have been televised.
Yeah,
he's a good fighter. The dude's a good fighter, but it's just
he's solid.
Matter of fact, even the highlights were so short. Like they were trying to do it like that. The highlights was like 5 seconds long, but I had so many highlights.
Well, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. It don't matter because the way I feel, you can't stop greatness. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. What's meant to happen is meant to happen. I mean, he as good as he is. I call out people all the time. I mean, hey, if you don't think he's as good as he is, please, by all means, send your fighter. Blow all the smoke. Blow all of it. We're gonna take it out. I don't even smoke. He don't smoke. But we like to take the smoke. You understand what I'm saying?
For real, all smoke.
All the smoke.
For real.
Yeah.
And then we kept pushing, and then you had to fight at Buckhead, which I was there for.
A month later.
Yeah, so that was same weekend as DMX when he passed away, because I remember we heard DMX all night.
Yeah.
We heard DMX all night.
I'll still say I had the best interest. I don't care.
Yeah, he did. You had,
I had the crowd going crazy.
The crowd went crazy. And you had one of the hardest pictures, I gotta say. That was one of the hardest pictures that I see, man. You had the hood on, standing behind your pops.
Yeah.
And you had the mask on. You was looking like Bane. You muscled up anyway, so you standing there. But that was a dope picture, man. And y'all came out and handled business again. And dude was durable, man. Like,
he was very durable.
Yo, you hit him with some shots. Like what? Tell me, after a fight like that, when you hitting somebody and they taking the hits, do you come out of there feeling like you gained like some experience from it, or do you just feel like he took some good shots? Or what's your thought?
No, it's an experience thing, knowing that you could go a few rounds, anything. Cause I was also, you remember, like, I was at my hands go like the whole time. I was at go combination, not no weak combination. I was putting power behind it. So it's the fact that I can do that, and I still wasn't tired at the end of the fight. I can go a few more rounds if I got to. So it's the fact that I can do all that work and still be good after. So I'm actually glad he was very tough and very durable. But I still got him out, and I believe the 4th or 5th round. But I think I did gain a lot of experience from that fight also.
Yeah. So you do feel like there's experience that comes from going a few rounds?
Yes, most definitely. Yeah. I mean, if you get everybody out in the first round, what you learn?
Yeah, you ain't learning.
You hit hard. Congratulations.
But he was durable, man, because you hit him with some shot. I mean, we was sitting there, we was right, I'm talking maybe 3rd row, so you could actually hear shots.
Everything. Boom, 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 boom.
You didn't hear him scream.
Oh, the dude scream?
I made the scream.
He said the referee was telling them,
he kept trying to hold me the whole fight or whatever.
He said, what the fuck do you want me to do? Get in your screen. Cause I was wondering what he said. I heard him in the corner, but it was so, I understood it was so erratic.
Yeah.
What did he say?
And
So
look,
I asked him, like, what did he say?
He said, "What you want me to do?"
The rope said to stop holding.
Yeah,
And like I said, I let my hands flow non-stop. So it's like, what do you want? Like really?
Foundation,
Yeah.
I mean, everything was landed. It wasn't even like
Everything was accurate.
Yeah. That was crazy.
I would say surprisingly he didn't go down at all. I didn't drop him at all. Yeah.
Just wobbling him
Yeah,
around.
You can't knock everybody out. Something you take pain, man.
Yeah.
And you know, then the baddest thing, like when he had a couple other people, which is what I can explain some of his knockouts. Like for example, they had a tough, durable fighter named Vincent Dixon. When you have a fighter that's there that once they know they're not going to win, what they do is they hold your mindset is to survival. So they just really there to try to absorb and take whatever they can and just know the time. Okay, it's got to end. You get what I'm saying? As opposed to fight, when you fight, you can catch between punches and counter get opportunities and things like that. But when they just in there, they try to survive. Once they go into survival mode, it's harder to get them out.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. They're not opening up at all. So you ain't getting those opportunities to counter them.
That's what we looking for.
Yeah. That was either way. That was good, man. Because he's definitely durable. You beat him. I'm talking about from every corner of the ring, but he was able to take some of those shots to the best of his ability because he was wobbling. I mean, a few shots, but he made it out until like the 5th round. But what kind of experience do you think you gained from those two? Because they both two different experiences. One on a high class network, another on.
As far as the Showtime fight, I say it's just an experience thing. It's like being, in that type of environment, the arena and everything. And at the time, they had the Corona stuff going on, like they closed down the bubble. Y'all had the bubble, so it wasn't no fans in there still. But it's just being, in the arena. I think, a whole bunch of big fights was going on at the time. So it's just being in that atmosphere.
Yeah. So that's obviously the goal, right? Just to stay in that atmosphere.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Is it harder fighting on the road, or is it harder fighting in the hometown?
No, the whole time it's I ain't gonna lie, it's very easy because you right down the street. It's like you at home. It's like you chilling, you drive, you just left the house, you pull up. So it's like a sparring session, like you pulling up to the gym type stuff. So it's real cool fighting here. But like I would say, I actually like fighting out better because it's like a whole experience. It's like you going over here and it's like the whole time you in fight mode. You just locked in on killing. The whole time you there. I don't care if you there for 4 days. The whole 4 days you just
And
how you doing?
And that's just how he be.
I was about to say that's exactly how he looked.
That's really how he be.
Before the fight, that's exactly how he looked. Like you see, he's smiling now. He's smiling now, but before a fight, he's sitting there straight face. Like he don't want to talk to you. You gonna see. You're actually gonna see it. Before the interview, you'll see everything leading up to the fight. But that's exactly how he be, man. Straight face. What's up? That's it. Like he don't really want to talk to you. And then after the fight, he back smiling again and looking like this. What about Big B? What about because I know the Showtime, there was so much going on before the fight. Right. What is it like having to reel him in and keep him focused? Is there a process that you got to do, or is it just he got it, he'll be alright?
Well, as far as experience period, let me just experience alone. Every time you step in the ring and every time you go through any situation pertaining to boxing or anything else, it's experience because it's something different. It's how you handle that situation. It's one under your belt. You understand? So as anything, it gets easier for you to do. It gets easier for you to go through, whether it be the leading up to it, the training leading up to it, the cutting the weight, whatever it is. You understand what I'm saying? Getting there in front of the audience if you got one or whatever. It all makes you comfortable. It all gives you experience. And you get seasoned. You get weather with it or whatever. You know what I mean? So all of it was an experience, and it makes me more confident in his ability. The more I see him do what he needs to do in the situation that he needs to do with me. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't like him to play with his food. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I don't like him getting in there with somebody, that don't need to be in there. Example, let me put this out there. Right? The last fight he just had, this guy was good enough, durable enough for them to use for Boots Ennis, the next big thing, to put him on a main event with Boots Ennis, the next big thing. win is went 5 rounds with him. Three rounds. I'm sorry. I'm out there. He took 3 rounds of Boots Ennis fight. I'm not saying this is not taking that from Boots Power or nothing else. No, that's that's our stablemate too. Yeah. This ain't taking that from that, but there has to say something about you was there. Yeah. He couldn't even stand in the ring with him. Their fight was so hot. Yeah. And Boots was lighting off on him. Yeah. If you go watch that fight, listen. Boots was teeing off on him. Boots was teeing off on him. The fight was so hot though. It burned him out there ASAP. He knocked him down 3 times in a minute and a half. Yeah. That's concluding the count of 3 times and everything. That's why it was a minute and a half. You know what I mean?
So you guys gonna see that obviously before this interview, but I'm talking about as soon as he felt the power, it was like,
hold on.
Yeah, I saw his face, his eyes. And look, the game plan, actually, my daddy told me, B, I want you to go out there. He been seeing me spar with him. He said, B, I want you to go out there and do all that stuff you been doing in sparring. What I've been doing, I've been fighting like Ali. I've been touching on Roy Jones type stuff. I've been sticking and moving type stuff. So going there, box him, stick and move and everything like that. But you already know if you feel it, going to take him out. Like he said, don't play with your food. So I went in, I was supposed to box. He had threw like a little weak jab. I caught him. Boom. Then I said, oh no, this is different, man. You going to sleep, man. I didn't box at all. I just straight walked through.
And one good thing about what he been doing, about what he just said about do what you've been doing, what I just said, what he just said, is some people, some fighters, such as Roy Jones, some fighters, when they get to doing what they're doing and it's on another level, stuff like you can tell them, okay, go out with the jab, use this, do that. But if they're on another level with something at that time, sometimes you gotta let them fly for a minute. There's really no instruction you can really give them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what, go do your thing and then we'll take it from there. If something ain't working,
matter of fact, in one amateur fight, he didn't even come into the ring because he said, what you want me to tell you? So look, he just came up, gave me some water, just sat right back down. So,
right. I mean, sometimes they take jab. They got like, what you want me to tell you to do?
It's about to be Roger Mayweather all over, because you remember Roger, his instruction in the corner, just keep whooping his ass. Like, they wasn't know, like,
it wasn't no jab. Do what you do.
Sometimes there's nothing, it's nothing you really got to tell them to do. You know what I mean? And like I said, back to the guy he just fought, even though he made him seem like a nobody, a cream puff or nothing, he was somebody, like I said, but that's just somebody acting with the other guy, Benjamin Whitaker. I called that guy out. A lot of people don't know this. I personally beat that guy out before that fight because one, he had bested one of our stablemates, you know what I mean? And I didn't like that. He bested one of our stablemates, and then, matter of fact, then he came back and bested another stablemate.
2 undefeated
fights, he bested one of our close stablemates that we know personally as a friend,
like a brother,
as a brother.
That's my
and then he came and then he came back and got another one
with the same management.
With the same management. So I was like,
I gotta come to get that.
Oh, we gotta take that. So I literally on the interview called this man. Now they was asking me who you want. I'm saying this guy's name. Like, who was that? Like, he's not a big name, but he's big enough to, like I said, put him on TV, test these guys again, and he beat the guys.
He been on TV a few years now.
A few years, and he tested these guys and he beat them. You know, they had a solid, decent record. And as you know, he hasn't fought since he fought my son.
Oh yeah,
he has not fought.
I was thinking April.
March. Disappeared. He has not fought since he fought my son.
I only got to see the highlight like everybody else, but the first shot you hit him with, it shook him up.
The very first punch.
His power different. His power. I tell people that his power. I always say his power is different.
We're gonna skip just a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you how crazy the power is. Listen to this, man. If you ever saw The Sandlot, you remember there was that scene where Benny, he hits the baseball, busted the guts out of a baseball, and they're like, yo, only 2 or 3 guys in history ever busted the guts out of a baseball. Like, that was a scene in the movie. Now, in real life, this man is warming up before his fight. He's doing mitt work. He hits the mitt and busts the mitt. First time I ever saw that in my life. I said, yo, he just busted the guts out of a mitt. And I'm sitting there just like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm recording, and I'm frozen for a minute. I'm like, yo, he just busted the mitt. And I'm just sitting there looking like, I don't know what to say, man. Like, I still don't know what to say. Like, you busted a mitt.
And look, and the crazy thing, I gotta put those same fists to my opponent's face. So.
I was thinking that. I said, yo, ain't no way. So let's talk about this a little bit, or leading up to the fight, because we jumped ahead a little bit. But leading into the fight, I was talking to your pop, I was talking to you too, and then he was like, yeah, you know, I'm not feeling too good. So we kind of was like, all right, that's cool. Like, we'll, you know, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
About a week later, turns out you had corona going into the fight.
Yeah.
And I mean, at this point, we've seen what 4 fights in the last month canceled because of corona. But your pops told me, he said, yo, look, be hell bent. He said he fighting on this card. So yo, he gonna fight.
He didn't really want me to fight, but I was just so strong.
But I normally would be for him fighting, but in this case, listening to him.
Yeah, he heard all the talking, chest problems, everything. Matter of fact, he also, the main thing was that made his decision, like he really didn't want me to fight. I was doing little small workouts or whatever I could do, so I was hitting the bag or whatever. And he seen how slow I looked. Like I had no footwork or nothing like that. He seen how slow I looked, the energy. So that's what really made him not really want me to fight.
Yeah. Look, I ain't gonna lie, B, because you know, you my guy. Dad is my guy. Me and him interact on Facebook probably once a day. I was like, I don't think he needs to fight. Like, I'm thinking in my mind, like, it's not my place to say anything. So I was like, all right, well, you know, just keep me updated. But I'm like, man, like that's something serious, man. I'm looking at, you know, we had Tyson Fury. He stopped because of corona. And you know, who knows if that's real or not. We got Tyson Fury. We got Teofimo.
And then you just got Benavidez.
Benavidez, yeah. So you know, that's 3 high-class fighters. So what pushed you through it to say, nah, I'm getting to it?
Nah, my thing is I love to fight. So that's the first thing I've heard. I love fighting. So and then also it's in my hometown. It's a real big fight at the World Congress Center. You got Peterson on it, the Rodmans, you know. So and then like I'm the main event.
Yeah.
They got people buying all these tickets to see me.
Let's put this together. What he just said.
Yeah, we was getting to that for sure. Yeah, go ahead now. We can talk about
it. You know, let him finish it. I just want to make sure we put this in perspective about what he just said.
Yeah. So I got everybody coming to see me fight. You know, I'm the main event. I'm that dude. So it ain't like I could just pull out and say, all right, that's it, I can't do it. No, y'all coming to see me perform. No matter what I got going on, y'all don't care about that. Y'all want to see me perform. That's it, perform. So I got back right, did what I could do. I had to lose 14 pounds in 6 days. So I did everything I had to do. And then that's why it was a real quick, short fight. So, yeah.
What was that process like, B? Because I know
it wasn't easy. I'm going to tell you that right now. It wasn't easy at all. But, I mean, it's what I do. If you really want it, you're gonna do what you gotta do.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. That's you came in strong, man. Like I was like, yo, what's up? When I saw you, I was like, yeah, he's solid.
Yeah.
He's solid. So, for sure. But let's get back to this card, man, because I didn't tell you. I told your pops when we left the venue. I said, yo, that's big. When I saw the name, because I didn't know everybody on this card.
Yeah.
So when I got to the weigh-in, I'm looking around the room. I'm like, damn, I'm looking at all these people in the weigh-in. I looked at Lamont for like at least 10 minutes. Like, yo, he looked familiar. Like, I couldn't think about it because his beard is like down the head now.
So, right here.
Yeah. But yo, what was that like, man? Let's put that in perspective, like your pops was saying. Cause there were some names on that card.
But the perspective that Anthony Peterson, brother of Lamont Peterson, the world champion. I seen Rockman Jr. and his other son. So you know, I seen Rockman Senior. You know, world champ. Got all these people, and you know, you got some other great talent in the A-Town.
Showtime.
You got Showtime. You got D-Boy. But hey, this was good enough to be the main event. You understand what I'm saying? It was good enough to be the main event against another person that was a main event on the next big thing, Boots, to fight Boots, and he destroyed him. So for him to have the opportunity and to even get that, to even gain that recognition, that's everything. That's part of the work. That's part of what we're looking for. You know what I mean? The fact that he's seen as good enough to be able to headline that kind of card, to take on that responsibility, to take on that. You know what I mean? That's a lot.
That's big.
That's big. That's huge. That's big, man.
Yeah.
And he delivered.
Hey, I was about to say, not only
he delivered. He dominated.
I showed y'all what a main event fight looks like.
That's what it looked like. Like that's the other main thing. It wasn't. It's not so much that, but that's big that you are the main event on a card like that. But it's a whole nother thing to be the main event, and then people leave. People leave the event.
Yeah.
And they was like, yo, like they talking about B. They say, yo, he did that. Like they looking at it like they can see the level. You see what I'm saying? And people who had never saw boxing before, like they don't watch boxing, they looking and saying, I could see the difference between everybody and B by the time we got to the end. So that's major. That's major. So you have Corona leading up to the fight.
Yeah.
Get to the main event. I mean, you are the main event. You get to the fight. You bust the guts out of a mitt warming up for the fight.
Look, man, I would say I felt good. That's all I was saying. At the fight, I kept telling my daddy whatever I said. I felt good. Also, let me give a shout out to Salvador. Those are the boxing gloves I use. Man, when I had threw the first punch on the pad, I just felt different. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just said, oh no. I know my daddy want me to box, but I don't know if I can box today. I don't know if I got it in me. I might want to just put him to sleep quick. So, yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Salvador for giving me the gloves.
No doubt, no doubt. But that was big, man. And then, I mean, even the fighters, when you was upstairs warming up, they was like, "Damn, he fast." When they was watching you warm up, so that was dope. I mean, you had Asian doll in the building, so that was dope. The little kids was going crazy. When we was, I don't know if you was paying attention because you warming up. Yeah. But they was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a hug from Asia," and they talking crazy. Then when she come around, they all got quiet. You know, they little kids. Man. So that was funny too.
They all talk good.
Yeah. Hey, little kids.
Yeah.
So you go through the fight, man. You get them out of there in one round, and I mean, destroyed him in one round. Like it was crazy.
He didn't land one punch at all.
Yeah. It was that dominant of a performance. It was dope. All the people in the building. And you had a big following with you. All the guys from the gym was there supporting you. That was real dope. I love to see that. And then I'm gonna tell you what happened. You fight. The fight ends. Y'all announce who y'all want next. Y'all make that announcement. But then the next day, at least the people were cool. They waited till like 12 o'clock, and then my phone started ringing. And they're like, "Yo, I heard B called out." And I'm like, so it spread fast in Atlanta. So it spread fast. So my phone starts ringing. I'm like, yeah. A lot of people don't know where that comes from. So let's get into that, and we'll let your pops take it from here.
Yeah, this is favorite subject.
It's not my favorite subject. It's just a situation. I think that's all. So you want to know about the situation?
You could whatever you want to enlighten them on, the people who may not know.
It's just that it's something that started 6 years ago. 6 years ago? 5.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Something that started 5 years ago. Yeah, right, 5. Something that started 5 years ago that we in this very gym, in this very ring. They asked me that I want my son 15, 16 years old. They asked me, do I want him to watch Javante Davis? To be honest with you, I didn't know who the hell Javante Davis was. I had no clue.
I did.
So I was like, yeah, cool, no problem.
Yeah,
like, who was that? Like, whatever. So like, oh yeah, he's the 130-pound champion. 130-pound champion. Yeah, no problem. I think he was like 132 at the time, or 140.
Yeah, I was a little dude.
He was a little dude back then too.
Right there with him.
So he was right there with him. So either way it go, I was like, oh yeah, cool. So finally when we come in here, he walks through that door about this time. I'm not even sure what time it is. He tells us at one time, 7, 8 o'clock. This man come here 3 hours late.
Yeah, and then when he came in,
he come here 3 hours late, like 11 o'clock.
Tell him
right?
what he came in.
So now, I'm a professional.
Yeah.
We're professional. I got things to do.
Right.
Time is money. As you see, my phone won't start ringing.
Mm-hmm.
So time is money. So I'm peeping game how he coming in here, right? First of all, he looks like a little boy to me. I don't know this guy.
Yeah.
Never seen him a day in my life on nothing, on TV, on no internet, nowhere. I don't know him. He comes in his door, whatever else. I don't know who this guy is. He stops at the door. He rolls in with a little bag. He stops the bag. He look around. He's stretching, taking. I mean, bro.
Yeah.
He already 3 hours late. We've been here 3 hours waiting on him.
Yeah.
And you come in and take your time to even come on here and get ready.
Yeah.
So now I'm telling him, B, I want you to knock his fucking block off. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, I really want you to knock his motherfucking block off.
Keep it by 16.
Yeah, bro, like straight up. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we get the ring, whatever this and that. He didn't whoop his ass. Yeah. But he bested him. Alright? He bested him. He clearly bested him.
Yeah.
He bested him so much to the point that as soon as he got in there, mind you, he was 15, 16 years old. Tank was 22.
Yeah.
I know this for a fact because he had just won the championship. He's 22 years old. Soon as they start, I'm over here just quiet, just watching. Soon as they start, he started talking shit to Brian. It's a kid. Yeah, like, so So I always told him, these grown men. You don't talk to grown men. Let me handle that. Any grown man, because he was beating up grown men back then. Any grown man you get, I don't want you to say a word. Let me handle that. I'm out here. I got it. You get what I'm saying? Let me handle that. So as soon as he started talking, of course, I'm right back at him, right? So, oh my God, it blew up again. You know what I'm saying? We was oil and water for real. On 100, straight up. From the start. Got to the point that he stopped fighting, was looking at me, talking together, and was like, bro, what's up? You know, it was just bad. So finally I'm telling him, look, man, if you want to hurt me, hurt him. I'm begging you, hurt my son. Show me. You doing all this talking while you getting touched up. Last round. Last round. You doing all this talking while you getting touched. Last round go off, or we finna go off, and I'm telling him, now look, hurt him. He get down in his legs. He got a couple chilies. I ain't gonna say their name. He got a couple chilies right here in his very corner. Cause Tank get down, get down his legs, and like he finna do something. Right. Like he finna get out and do something. Man, that boy start going off. He start going off bad, bro. I swear to you, that exchange probably lasts about 10 seconds. I mean, boom, 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 boom. Right at the beginning of the round. Right at the beginning. At the beginning of the round. He called him with some shit so goddamn funny, man. Some shit so damn real talk. Bro, he grabbed him. He grabbed him. You gotta imagine. He grabbed him and held him. After I just told him what to do to me. He held him the whole round for about 2.5 minutes talking to me. Can you imagine what 2.5 minutes?
That's a long time.
And that's the funny part. He was still talking to him.
He's still talking. I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? You got my seed in your hand. You holding my seed. What are you doing? You talking to me like you want to hurt me. That's gonna hurt me.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? But he felt that power, bro. At 15, 16, he didn't want no more. Years went by. We had some internet beef through. Like I said, I can't say the name. We had some internet beef through this person. He was doing little bullshit, like calling him out, like Christmas. He called him what? Sent a message to us. I want to spawn Christmas Day on this day. If y'all can't spawn Christmas Day, I want to spawn no time. Bitch. We said little. But just doing little kitty shit. You understand what I'm saying?
The day after we can do it.
Right. He kept doing little kitty shit. This shit went on for like Brian got calls. Because he had camps, Tank known around here. Everybody at every one of the camps he had here told him, Brian Norman is the one to call. The coach would call me and like, hey, well, we probably gonna be calling you. I'm like, woohoo. But Tank, I said, no, you're not. Yeah, we are. I said, who said that? They be like, shit. I mean, he said he wanted you. I said, who said that? Did he say it or did somebody else say it? And then he got to thinking. He was like, you know what? Nah, his name was actually just thrown up. And I said, then what was said? He said, then shit. His coach was like, all right, we're gonna call him when it's time. I said, they ain't gonna call him. So mind you, fast forward to earlier this year. Because this year they had been 5 years now. They had been 5 years since they met. I don't know if he had a dementia moment or what.
No, he know his.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if he had a dementia moment or what, but he went over to Mustafa gym. He tells Mustafa, I need that work. I guess he didn't care who it was. Put it on his story. Put it on his story on Instagram. The work tomorrow, ATL, blah 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 blah. Put the gloves up, everything. Man comes in with a whole camera crew. Mine
came out this time late too.
Oh yeah, he comes late, of course. He comes in with a whole camera crew. Mind you, I'm documenting this time. Because that's the first time I wouldn't record none of that. I'm documenting, he ain't want to record, but anyway, I'm documenting this time. Alright? So first of all, I'm documenting everything I done told Facebook, my Instagram, check my Instagram. I done told Instagram what went on, I told him what's about to go on. I told him before it happened. Before it ever happened.
I remember
People was thinking I was crazy. Like, man, nigga, Tank ain't studying you. He ain't studying your son. Yes, he is. So, anyway, we get that as you see. He shuts his whole camera crew down and shut us down.
When he found out he was sparring.
When he found out he was sparring him. He didn't know he was sparring him. Mustafa had called the best. He didn't realize the best was me. He didn't really, that's why I said I don't know if he had a brain fart, didn't remember what the hell was going on or what. He shows up, he knows it's time to work. He shut everything down. They still trying to sneak record. My co-coach Barry Richardson, he tell him, hey, no, shut that off, because he got one of his guys holding the camera down by his side. Why, man, these people got, you see what you got here? Nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying
they had to show.
I'm just saying, like, you got a nice sit up here, bro.
I know what you mean. When they come in
bro. They came in. You understand what I'm trying to tell you, bro? I had a whole camera crew with it. Shut the camera crew down. Shut it down because of that. I got it all on live. Everybody watching this on live, they saw him shut us down. Damn, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? He get the rah-rah at me. I ain't said a word.
He'll talk.
Bro, I ain't seen you in 5 years. Why you rah-rah at me? You don't know. I thought you don't know me. You feel what I'm saying? Just understand that it was a whole big situation. You feel what I'm saying? I can't put too many names out. It was a whole, I don't want to cross no bridge because these people around here, bro, they're scared.
We don't care.
They're scared. I don't care. I don't care. Mano or mano. When you get in here, it's mano or mano.
That's what it is.
But Tank would never get in there ever again. He would never, whether it's sparring, whether it's fighting, you would never see Javante Davis and Brian Norman in that ring. I guarantee you, and I will bet anything on it, that he won't even dare call my son name or touch it. He won't do none of it. Sparring, I don't care what it is. You get what I'm saying? You gotta think, if you're a world champion and he's so sorry, he this and he that, he photoshopped the damn thing of his nose. Look at his nose to the side, bro. That's just the way it is.
Got a big nose.
You go back and look at all of his pictures. That's just the way he is, and it's not even as big as he had it. He photoshopped that shit because my son, because he left a pint of blood the first day on Glenwood behind the building.
Made him bleed.
He made him bleed out his face, his nose, and his mouth.
I think he came in with a white tee, left out pink.
Came out with a white tee, white came out pink. He had not a drop of his blood on him.
Both.
Now one drop of his blood. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what that's about. That's what this whole thing is about. And I got a feeling, and it may not be him personally, somebody in his team just dropping salt.
Somebody that like him.
Somebody that like him, you know how they dropping salt everywhere in the game. But guess what, bro? It don't even matter. Because in this game right here, you still got to get in the ring one way or the other. As long as he keep knocking him out, he got to keep fighting. You can't hide him but so long. You know what I mean? People, even his own people, just been trying to hide him for so long. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't do it for so long because he's too good. You can't hide that. You know what I mean? He gonna knock off the wrong one. He gonna knock off the right one. He gonna knock off the right one, and people gonna really see what he got. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all it takes.
That's all it takes, bro. That's all it takes, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But just know, I'm not, hey man, I have no reason to fake the phone. He disrespected me from back when 5 years ago. He disrespected me over in February, telling me he gonna make me come work for him. He made $1 million. His last fight, bro, you can't even afford me. I make more money than you make. I'm just being real with you, bro. I'm just being real. You want me to show you paperwork? You know what I'm saying? You just got people that you got people that put on for you. You know what I'm saying? You owing car places $20,000 and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that kind of debt on me where I owe people when people looking for me like that. You know what I mean? My bill's paid, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this man calls me and tell me he gonna make me come work for him. Cause I don't mind running around like this. The first interview, the last interview, that's BNT, that's self-made, man. That's me. That's me. And then this self-made. I made this. I made this. You understand what I'm saying? What did he make? Floyd made him. Floyd gave him an easy roll up. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to make this interview about Tank, so I'm finna cut that short. So I ain't finna make this about Tank, but just understand that's what it was, and it looked like to other people we did some kind of world tour interview about Tank Davis. Man, fuck Tank Davis. You understand what I'm saying? We wasn't doing that. It was asked of us. Just like you just asked me the question because you knew of the inside information. So of course, as a journalist or as a radio, as a personality, you want to know and you want to get inside scoop. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm giving you. You ask me a question, I don't mind talking about it. You know what I mean? I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of nobody in the city. I'm not scared of none of his groupies. None of them what happened.
Nah, I thought
yeah, I'm not scared of none of his groupies or none of that. You get what I'm saying? I speak my mind anytime, every day I wake up, man. But enough of that, but go ahead.
Alright, so recently, as a matter of fact, yesterday, I saw the post where they had the rankings for top fighters in the US. And you on that list, man. So how does that make you feel looking at you and then some of the people that they have above you?
They got me at top 20, and I ain't gonna lie, it's been a long road for the most part, but at the same time, I'm only 20 years old, so it's really not that long. I got a long career ahead of me and everything like that, but I love it. And like you said, you look at the names above me, I feel like I'll knock they block off right now. Not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna say no name because I ain't that kind of person. He might be that kind of person, but I ain't gonna say no names, but I feel like I can knock him off right now.
That's a lot.
At 20 years old.
I'm gonna say, I'll say it because he's humble, obviously modest, but listen, I looked at it and I'm with my brother. So I said, yo, B. I said, Malik, look at this. So we looking at this list, and I'm going through the names. I said, nah, hold on. Like, I went through like the first 3, and I was like, nah, hold on. Like, B would. There's a lot of these guys that B would. I mean, I don't even think they're tough, like, to be honest. Like, I don't even think they're tough. Like,
Really strong.
yeah. So
That's
what I was looking at when I was looking at the list. It's like, nah, B would go through a lot of these fighters, and I mean, it's not even like, damn, this is 50-50. I'm talking about like you going through these fighters.
Same way I treat everybody else.
Yeah. So, I mean, how does that make you feel looking at what your son is doing and some of these names that he's on there with?
I felt good as of yesterday. I had a great day yesterday. When I posted that, man, like I said, I think it's more salt being thrown. Like I told you about the Showtime situation when they had us in the basement, fighting a TV fight, and not giving it no airtime or no publicity. I feel like the same thing. After I posted that, somebody went back and they altered everything about it. You know what I'm saying? If you go look now, I got screenshots. If you want to see the other way, but they took his stars away. They dropped his ranking to 32, so they dropped his ranking 12 slot.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like I said, they took a full star with
It's all good, so you know what I'm saying? As of today, to be honest with you, had my day pretty bad. Pretty upset. I'm pretty upset about that.
Yeah, he called me about that.
Yeah, I called him. I was pretty upset. He wasn't really worried about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really worried about it. It's just that right now, I know how good he really is, and I see other people get more publicity for lesser, and I know they're not. Man, they can't even go run around if he don't want them to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These people can't go one round with him if he does not want them to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And but like I said, they got more exposure, they got more everything. But hey, it is what it is. Some people go through. Some people get different roles to take. It's all good.
Yeah, it's just the same thing. People trying to keep us in the background, but at the same time, if I keep knocking everybody block off, what you gonna do?
Can't hide that.
Once again, that's why I'm not worried about it. I mean,
20 years old, he's 20 years old with 22 fights.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it. They've been trying to hide us since I was an amateur. Like, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna give you a time limit. They've been doing it forever.
Yeah.
They've been doing it forever. So, like my daddy said, even the people close to us,
He has credentials. He's a 5-time
Yeah.
national champ.
Yeah.
Now, true enough, it was a JO at the time because he went pro as soon as he was able to go pro.
Yeah.
But that's a 5-time national champ.
Yeah. Everybody
You
just
got
dust
kids
it
that
off.
start all the time that never even won a national champ.
Yeah.
But they still got more exposure. You know what I'm saying? They never even been to. I know some people that never even been to the nationals. Or if they never worked their way to the nationals, they went to the national like ringside when you just walk in. You know what I'm saying? You know, he went to the ringside national
I
world.
had to win state.
Yeah, he
regional,
went to the
then
world
national.
ringside national. That's all the boys and beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? He fought 5 days. He fought 5 days a week sometimes when the tournaments he went to.
I'm gonna tell you.
So
I'm gonna tell them just like I told you, B. When y'all do stuff like that, all y'all doing is fueling this guy. Like,
we love it.
like he's gonna get mad. Big B's gonna get mad because
Absolutely.
I feed off of him.
he gonna
And
get
I'm
mad.
gonna feed his ass. Believe that.
He gonna get up and run. He gonna hit the bag extra. He gonna knock the other person out faster. Like you fuel.
I love that. Keep bringing it. Keep bringing it. Yeah.
You making it worse on the next opponent.
Give us something to work for. It's all
I've
good.
been fighting with a chip on my shoulder forever.
It's all good.
But yeah, you can't deny it, man. Because what's gonna happen is you fueling him. And he's gonna get to the point where he just explode on your favorite fighter. So it's
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
my
mean,
daddy said all
And
the
then
time,
you're gonna be making
favorite fighter,
excuses. Then
worst
you're gonna be
nightmare.
making excuses.
explode on them. Then what?
Right.
So it's,
His big toes hurting that fight.
so you know how it is, man. Like, look, this is two solid guys. I mean, like when you go around, people speak of Big B with big respect. Little B, they like, oh man, like they looking at him like just a phenom. He's 20 years old. Like a 20-year-old busted the guns out of the mid, man. I want y'all.
She went scripted.
It wasn't. Man. I want y'all to think, man, like, cause we, as the boxing community, you hear this all the time. Cause you hear this about, I'm talking about top people. These are people that I like too.
Yeah.
Top people, they're like, oh man, he's not getting any knockouts, but when he gets his grown man strength, he gonna start knocking. You know, you might see that knockout percentage go up. He's younger than these guys that we talking about.
Knocking them out since I was 14 years old.
Knocking these guys out
since 14 years.
So think of how scary that is. Like you saw the fight before the interview. Think of how scary that is that he's 20 years old. So
yeah, I still might not. I don't know, but I still might not have my grown man strength.
He ain't got no hair on his lip, man.
It ain't here yet, B. It ain't here yet. It's coming. It's coming. And believe me, like I'm not even in the ring, but I'm on the outside and I'm scared because I'm like, yo, he hit too hard to be to be 20 years old.
140 something pounds.
140 pounds. Listen, I work out. He a monster, man. Like. It's crazy. So I want to say, man, yo, continue to support this guy. If you haven't seen him fight yet, and you notice that he's fighting, make sure you go out and see it because look, people who never saw boxing before for the first time saw him fight, and they were amazed looking at him compared to other fighters. This is skill set. You can see the difference between him and some of the other guys who are good fighters. It's not like.
They all was solid.
Yeah,
very solid.
All of them solid.
Yeah.
All of them solid. Like I like, you know, I was back there with you for some of the other fights, but they, I mean, leading up to it, I mean, they were good fighters. Like everybody who they had on the card had some type of skills. It wasn't like I'm talking about from second fight all the way through. You know, so it was big. Big Rockman's son, I don't know his first name, but
I've seen Rockman.
I've seen Rockman Jr. Yeah. All right, so he shouted you out in the back saying like, yo, I appreciate you.
I ain't gonna lie, that shocked me though, cause like you know who he is.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow.
That's love.
Right.
That's love. And he had good things to say about you while he was warming up too. He was like, dang, he fast. So he looked at you warm up. So I mean, look, man, it's a new age where the internet has the capability to show what somebody's able to do.
Yeah.
So you can't deny what he's doing because it's special. Like I told him, and I told other people, I might have to slow down the footage when he was warming up because I'm looking at it through my camera and I'm just like, nah, you can't even see the shit that's going on right now because it's
flying.
It's just so fast. So it slowed down when your pops said, look what he did to the damn glove. Like he said, get this on camera. So it slowed down there because now they had to work with one mitt, you know, to warm up for the rest of the fight. But I mean, it is rare that you see somebody with a combination where I just said this to them. He has fast feet, fast hands, and he hits hard. You'll see.
You can't forget the mental.
And the mental, because he had Corona. We saw Tyson Fury, we saw Benavidez, we saw Teofimo. All these guys not fight because of COVID. So he came out and fought somebody who fought Boots, went 3 rounds with Boots, and he destroyed him in 1 round after COVID. So look, it's a new age, internet. Anybody who wants to know, they're gonna be able to know. So, yo, give this man his shot, get him out there because look, you can't deny it, man. You can't deny it. Nothing but love for both of these guys, and you know we're gonna keep it going. So this is first person who was on the show, first person to get the second interview, and we're gonna keep it going because it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop.
And before we wrap everything up, I just want to give a shout out to this man right here. Cause like I said, or like I always say, I wouldn't be nothing without this one right here. First of all, look how he built. He's an old man. He like a good 60 or 70 years old or whatever, and he's still solid. You feel me? So thank you for passing down the genes. First of all, making me solid. So I got that. I got the mental from him, everything. You know, he used to fight back in the day. Of course, he was on the B side, so they were playing games with him. But so now he know the boxing game. He done put me on. He taught me everything early. So here's the reason I'm here today. He the one who taught me the savage life. You know, the savage mental.
He showed putting in that work. He may take you to another level.
Yeah,
give him that. Can't take that from him. He take it to a whole other level.
Matter of fact, I was supposed to be taking 2 weeks off from the gym and everything. My other coach, like my co-coach, Barry Richardson. He got mad at me today because he called me. I said I already went to the gym yesterday, so I went twice. I had went twice yesterday, so I'm finna try to take my rest of the time off or whatever. But I'm a gym rat, like you said. I put in the work, so it ain't just no he hit hard. He got this for only this many rounds. No, I can go 20 rounds if he got to. So if y'all want the work, bring it to me. I'm here for you.
That's love, man. That's love, man. I say that all the time, man. His mindset, I always credit you for that. I tell you that on a regular basis, man. Like, yo, it's that.
I'm definitely motivated.
Yeah,
He molded me from a young age.
Yeah, exactly. And boxing is, I'm talking about like 90% mental. Like, I mean, obviously it's more. It's not 90%, but
no, it is 90%.
Mentally, you gotta be there. Like you gonna get hit in the face for free a long time before you start getting paid for it. Absolutely. You gotta love what you're doing. You gotta have a bad day and realize, yo, that was just a bad day. I'll be back tomorrow. Like, there's a lot that goes into it that people that get on the internet and just talk. Like, y'all don't understand that there's so much mental that goes into it. So, yeah, I give you props for that all the time, man. Cause he is 20 years old, but I mean his mindset is like, 30 plus, man. Like he's doing things or saying things that I didn't grasp until I was 30 plus. So that's big, and just keep that going, man. Keep that same mindset, keep that same determination, and that's just that same clean lifestyle, clean thought process moving forward, man. But
make your life easy.
Yeah. But I mean, I love it. Continue to support them, and that's it, man. Like, let's talk real quick goals. What's your quick goals, and maybe next year what you want to be this time?
For the most part, right now, I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, which is taking harder and harder and harder opponents or whatever they're supposed to be harder, but I just keep knocking through them. But I just want to keep doing that, just keep going along the road, and then next year, I want to start going for the belt. When I turn 21, I want to start going towards that route. Just get out there, get more bigger and everything. Then 22, I want it. I want that.
Gotcha.
That's me.
Gotcha. And it's coming, man. Believe me, like you can't stop the train, man. It's like trying to stop a train from coming. Like it's just, it can't happen, man. So continue to support, man. Continue to support.
Appreciate everybody who do support.
For real, man. I had there's a whole crew. Matter of fact, when I was sitting at the fight, there's a whole crew of people. I forgot the job, but they were all from one job, and they were like, "Yeah, we here for Brian." So,
CTC.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they was all there, like, I'm talking about having a good time. Like, yeah, we here for Brian. So, man, it's dope, man. It's just dope all around. And support. Anytime you see him on the card, believe me, tune in if it's on TV, if it's in the city, go to the fight, because I'm telling you, it's a treat to watch him fight. And that's it, man. Thanks for being on the show again, B.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Sure,
B.
appreciate
Yeah,
you,
for
bro.
sure. All right.
This is the thing, though, what I want people to realize, though. Everybody keeps saying that he hit so hard, he punched through everything. There's skills behind these punches. That's what I'm worried about, though. You was seeing the punch the bag yesterday. He was actually digging. Him hitting the bag. Yeah.
He was like, he had me crying. He was like, it ain't no damn cameraman hitting the bag.
Look, everybody touch the camera if you want to. My daddy said people won't understand the stuff that great people will do, like the risks they will take, but they are just more willing to take risks, but that's what makes them great.
Absolutely.
That's a step in the greatness.
Absolutely, and the thing is, if he would have failed, it would have fell on me and anybody around him about how we should, even from you.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody say, why you shouldn't have did that or whatever, but those are risks you take.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Those are risks you take.
Like I said,
are you willing to take the consequences?
Are you willing to take the risk? In order to win, you gotta risk lose. In order to be great, you gotta risk defeat.
Looking
you know,
stupid.
really looking yourself off.
Yeah,
You got to.